Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and today we're going to be doing this puzzle. It is by another Amazon brand, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I will be putting it right here on the screen. I promise this is going to be my last Amazon one for a while. I know most of the puzzles coming up are going to be brands that actually have a name and not just random letters. But for now, all I wanted to say about this puzzle is this is actually a picture of Vancouver, so I decided to choose this puzzle because I live in Vancouver. So I wanted to celebrate the New Year's with this puzzle. Just looking at this picture, I know how hard it's going to be because of how much sky and water there is. We'll see how long it takes me, but probably a very long time. I definitely picked a challenging puzzle for the end of the year. Let's open the box. I was shocked when I saw that the puzzle is actually still mostly intact in the box. There are these partitions for sorting, so I decided to try them out. First, I needed to separate all the sections. It looks fast because I sped it up a lot, but it actually took 32 minutes and 44 seconds, since the puzzle pieces are stuck together well. It created a lot of puzzle dust, so I decided to vacuum a little. So as you saw, it took me about 30 minutes to take apart this puzzle because it was already made for some reason. But I'm gonna first talk about the pieces before we get into the actual puzzling. The pieces don't have too much of a shine on them. They're kind of gritty, but something I will mention is the pieces are wooden, but when I looked and felt them on the top, I didn't think they were wooden at all. The way that they're coated on the top feels very interesting for a wooden puzzle. It does kind of make it feel a little more high quality, I would say. Another detail I would like to mention is these numbers in the back. There's a letter, but also a number. All the wooden puzzles I have done in the past have had a letter on the back, but never an accompanying number. Once I'm done with the puzzle, we're gonna look at this back and see how this grid works. I also love, again, that they give you this bag. It's interesting because last time I said it was the first time I've got this, and now I have this again. Let's get to puzzling. At first, I separated the fireworks into different piles, but I had to later combine them because of the lack of space and use it for the buildings instead. Another quick cleanup here, and we have the sections. I sorted edges, buildings reflected in the water, gray and purplish sky, dark and blue sky and water pieces, more buildings, fiery and white fireworks, and green and red fireworks. After the edge, I decided to do the fireworks. And then I did the water. followed up by the purple part of the sky. At this point, the blue pieces were the same color for both the sky and the water, so it was hard to tell where they belonged. Next, I picked out the pieces of the science world from the buildings pile. The partition moved when I removed pieces, so I didn't find it that convenient. It was already quite small to begin with. At this point, I just put together pieces that I saw from the stadium. A couple more pieces, and with that, the sphere is complete. Now was where the challenge began. I first did my best to use the light gradient I could see from the blue at the bottom and the purple from the left side. But once the color was all gray, I sorted the pieces by shape and tried each one of them until I found the right one. That is finally over. At first it was very interesting. I like doing the fireworks part. The one advantage of these wooden puzzles is you can lift them with no problem and no worry that it's gonna fall apart. So I did enjoy doing the fireworks, and I was even kind of excited doing this part, which is the science world, as well as kind of the stadium and even the buildings. The part that I did not enjoy and that took way too long was this part, specifically this corner, but also obviously this section. It was just taking so long, and it was all trial and error. There was no logic to it. There was no recognizing pieces because it was all one color. I think I have to do one of the puzzles in the future that are single colored, like the crypt or something similar, because I've seen other puzzle YouTubers do it and it looks so hard but interesting to watch. I know I have to challenge myself in that, but I'm scared because I really do not enjoy these long puzzles that are just the same color. It gets boring, but that's what the point of the challenge is. So maybe I'll do that next year. I haven't decided yet. These partitions were very bendable, so they weren't the greatest thing to separate the pieces, but I am glad I tried it because last time that I did the puzzle, I didn't know it was for that. So I didn't even use them last time. And those were wooden ones that probably would have held up a lot better. I do want to talk about the grid in the back now. It's interesting to see this grid because I've seen these other puzzles that were also wooden had it as well. The difference is this one, I'll take out, this is what all the sections look like. They're small, so I'm going to take only one out to show you. These are so hard to take apart. So this is the bottom corner. So if we look on the back, you can see these A's, and I realize they also come in 4 sections. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 bigger sections and each one has 4 smaller sections. This was the last puzzle of the year. I just want to quickly thank everyone who has found my videos this year. If you're just subscribed, or even if you're not subscribed, thank you for watching, and I'm very excited to see what 2024 will bring, especially for this channel. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite puzzle that you did this year? Or if you didn't do one, what is your favorite puzzle that you watched this year? Happy New Year! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!